So what's gone down today that was wild? The biggest one is Biden dropping out. It's been like a crazy week and a half in politics. An assassination attempt, Biden getting COVID, Biden dropping out, Skibbity Biden. It's been crazy. So you saw Kaya's tweet? I did, but Skibbity Biden is something that's been living in my head for a minute. Skibbity Biden is SNL's worst crime. Well, do I have some news for you? I dislike SNL as much as the next guy, but it wasn't SNL. That was Colbert. Oh, did he take down? Wasn't the clip on the official channel for it? Must have taken it down.
Skibbity Biden.
Skibbity Biden. Skibbity, skibbity Biden. Skibbity Biden. Skibbity,
Nope,
skibbity
it's not
Biden.
SNL. That's Colbert. I can't believe that didn't seal the election right then and there. I'm not gonna lie. Can't tell if that's to promote Biden or criticize him. I couldn't tell you either. All I know is it's a very powerful segment. How do you feel about taxes going to zero and everything will be fixed forever? What? How old are you? I don't know if that was serious or not. It's always so hard to tell. Did you hear Drea de Matteo from The Sopranos just admitted that her 13-year-old son edits her OnlyFans photos? Your phrasing of that really isn't indicative of how she talked about it. She was proud of it, as if it was a normal thing. Yeah, I did see that. Here, I'll pull it up for you. She was on like a podcast and was talking about her OnlyFans work, and the question came up about like her 13-year-old like working for her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, he edits my OnlyFans photos, so let's come talk to me about like, Mom, what do you want me to do about this bikini line?" And of course, I don't let him see any of the other girls' stuff or whatever.
Queen.
You're doing girl-on-girl collabs.
Yes, because
Oh, we are switching this pot up. Okay, let's get...
Blackjack
Okay.
in Alabama. My kids are out there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry,
wait,
but they know.
They know who their
Before
mama
you
is.
start, your son was outside saying he edits your OnlyFans photos.
Oh yeah.
That
He's
is
like, "Yeah,
demented.
What do you do with the bikini line here?"
Yeah.
That is just demented. The shamelessness is crazy. I don't know how that's not like a crime. Doesn't that have to be some kind of like... I guess I don't know what OnlyFans content she's talking about. But like if a 13-year-old is editing pornographic content, that has gotta be illegal.
So you don't have to apologize to them, I don't think.
No,
I love
but they
it.
don't see the girl shot.
I also cannot believe the response from these two. He's acting like this is some kind of normal thing. Like, I remember when I was a 13-year-old boy and my mom came up to me and said, "Hey son, you want to make a couple quarters this summer? Edit my porn." And I said, "All right. Simple blue-collar work. Put some hair on your chest." And then she says that she loves it. That's unhinged.
I do go over that with them before I ever put them out. I was like, "Are you okay with this?" Because it's like if I were to do it in a movie, because I would make out with girls in movies all day long before
What
I'd even make out with
movies are
boys.
Names but really I think the same way
Download for the plane?
the same way that you to have these conversations with your kids, I think you need to call me before you do it. Also, you're doing
Torch Queen.
So I haven't seen the full clip or anything. This guy seems kind of creepy. But this whole thing is absurd. So she's saying like, "Oh yeah, I'd make out with girls all the time in movies, you know." So I check with my son to make sure it's okay. Like what? Having a 13-year-old edit your OnlyFans content has to be illegal. Like I don't understand how in her rotted brain she thinks that those two things are comparable, where her making out with like other women on screen is somehow like even in the same ballpark as having your 13-year-old son edit your OnlyFans photos. Like in those movies or whatever where you'd be making out with other actresses, your son is not on the director's staff telling you to do it or editing the content. It's fucking gross. I don't know anything about this lady at all. All I know is that's some shit that should earn you a one-way trip to the Slammer. I checked out her OnlyFans out of curiosity. She doesn't do nudes, but it's obviously still sexual content. Okay. Curiosity got the best of you. Did you pay for it? That's big investigative journalism. But it still doesn't change anything. Even if it's still not nude, editing sexual content is... having a 13-year-old edit your sexual content is absolutely foul. Her kids should unionize. That's so true. I won't use any more Photoshop on my mom's titties until we're paid a fair wage. Give us 10,000 more V-Bucks. Hell no, I didn't pay. I just found an archive of our OnlyFans content with all our photos and videos. Sure you did. You hear Florida police are telling people to stop taking selfies with the depressed black bear. What does that mean? Police warn gawkers not to take selfies with depressed Bruin sulking on Florida road. No. What's he so upset about? Because this black bear is stressed, depressed, lemon zest. What? Onlookers were trying to take selfies with the bear, and he's clearly not in the mood for pictures. Poor thing. Bear did not appear to be injured. It might have just been overheated and was resting before moving on. Dude just took a breather and became like a whole fucking Florida attraction. You hear the actor Armie Hammer denied being a cannibal. That's just what a cannibal would say. I remember those rumors, though. I don't know all the shit about Armie Hammer, but I remember the cannibal stuff. No, Armie Hammer used to be... Well, Armie Hammer had rumors that he was a cannibal. And apparently he's come forward now to say he's not a cannibal. Oh, this headline's kind of crazy. Armie Hammer confronted about cannibalism and rape claims by Piers Morgan. So I'm guessing that's why Armie Hammer's being talked about again. There's a media scandal in 2021 after messages allegedly sent from him detailed graphic sexual desires and cannibalistic fetishes. He was subsequently accused of rape and abuse by various women, but consistently denied any wrongdoing and was not charged for sexual assault. Oh, here.
Now, because so much of my life,
This is not the cannibalism stuff. Oh, here.
Let's first of all address that elephant in the room. Are you a cannibal?
You know what you have to do to be a cannibal?
But the reason they would believe it is because you said it. I'm 100% a cannibal. You ever eaten any human flesh?
Not a question I'd ever thought I'd have to answer, by the way.
How many women were there from 500?
Sure. This was a very intense, very sexually charged between two people. Different people have
His membership rate and resub juice and tessellite.
Different than when someone looks at a baby and goes, "Oh my God, look at those cute little fat legs! I just want to eat you up."
What?
You were saying, grabbed a knife, held into your throat, raped you all. Everything else seemed boring. You crying and screaming, me standing over you. I felt like a god. It'd be devastating to read that. Are they true?
I don't remember.
Is this just like a Sizzler reel?
They could be true.
None of those people were perfect.
Okay, this is all just like a Sizzler to promote whatever or whenever the episode goes up. Okay. He actually said that in response to the cannibal claim. He denies being one, but doesn't deny him saying that weird shit. Gotcha. That sounds so cool. What an interesting guy. I see the video of the guy casually dapping up Joe Biden as he walks into the Waffle House. It's on Twitter. That was like 3 weeks ago, and that was the most staged shit ever. You think Joe Biden actually daps people up on purpose? You remember that cannibal roleplay site? Cannibal Cafe. And it went from roleplay to a very real instance of cannibalism with Edwin Meaves, I think his name was. Edwin Meaves, I believe. Have you heard of the movie Orgasmo, written by Trey Parker and Matt Stone? I've heard the name, I never watched it. I remember that and Basketball. I actually watched Basketball by accident. I didn't purchase it, I was a kid. I had my parents purchase it for me at Best Buy back when they used to have like the movie rack. And it's because I thought it was a movie about basketball. I misread it. I was fucking stunned when I watched that movie for the first time. What the fuck are you talking about? The old, the old movie, Basketball. How's it spelled again? I think it's like that, right? Yeah, this one. Have you seen Team America World Police? Yep, long time ago. I used to be on a huge South Park / Trey Parker Matt Stone binge. So I saw most of their work, I just never saw Orgasmo. Have you heard about the recent salmon sperm facial trend going on right now? Both Kim Kardashian and Jennifer Aniston have done it. A salmon sperm facial. Why salmon sperm facials have enchanted Kim Kardashian and Jennifer Aniston? Using the reproductive goo of a fish. What? It gets injected into her face? Jennifer Aniston shared that an aesthetician got her into salmon sperm facials too. Why? Spermine, an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent found in sperm and cells in the human body, is good for skin. The DNA fragments are compatible with humans. Awesome. Hey, good for them. If they're happy with the salmon sperm, who am I to tell them to stop? I'm not gonna go slap the fish's cock out of their hand. You do what you want.